We go from Saitama Super Arena, gold medal matchup. Using Rudy Gobert to set screens at the top and then getting the ball. Damian Lillard is a very quick guard. Lillard on the drive over the Stifle Tower. DeColo down to Gobert. Gobert just
in the United States team on the court.
Holiday on the drive. Holiday to the lane. Holiday switching off that. It's the first one. The U.S. only has one true center on. The pass almost gets away. They switch off. DeColo drops it out and
Kind of shooting they're going to need to do that again.
All-around player. One of those guys you call the glue play. Batum is going to get his own float going down the Champs-Élysées for the block and no room to put it back up. Holiday from outside the key screen.
Shooting that needs to kick into gear.
And Booker can get hot at any. Fournier from way outside.
At his best.
DeColo.
Well, but when they start firing, things change.
Booker for three. Booker. Good defense by Holiday. And their game here at the Olympics, it just takes them a while to get started, and they're having trouble driving into the hoop. Durant, that's his spot on the floor. Fournier, he's a good shooter outside as well. As far.
And France are shooting well. They're defending well. Defensive court.
Can maintain this rhythm and this phenomenal defense.
And some supporters as well, particularly Devin Booker, laid on.
Changed their mindset, and they were able to attack the battle. Evan Fournier pulls up. No, he will look to lob it to Adebayo. Fournier back to Yabusele. His shot contested.
USA.
And Holiday hasn't been able to get free offensively, seeing the defense out far. And he will pick up. He leaned in. He didn't have to.
Yep.
Tried to draw the foul and plays for the Brooklyn Nets with Kevin Durant. And number 14 as Durant pulls up. And Gobert in close against Durant. And Rudy Gobert's Holiday with a spin move, back out. Durant for three. This will have to have another player come out and help. Lob pass. Huerto comes in now for France. He's number 4 as to France.
In that area, and of course, well known by the assistant coach, Steve.
He's not going to win the argument. And he pretty much argues every call with it. It's been all France thus far, but their lead is only 3.
The hand of Durant.
Everybody with 1 foul. Nobody.
He's on 4 fouls in the third quarter. Let's hope that doesn't happen here.
The U.S. has flipped the script a bit. Now in front by 3.
Let's see how that changes the dynamic here.
On the right was Jerry Collet. Gobert comes way out for the screen. And in the corner, three-pointer up. Batum, good passing, good ball movement for France.
Gobert on, because you dominate inside, create space outside. Luawu hits.
Gobert's. Huerto gets a screen from Green. Tatum pulls up for 3. Gonna come to the end unless. Oh!
Towards the end of the first quarter, Kevin Durant, of course, dominating. He's got.
Is like 2 times more than he does.
Again, if he fires, he's so important off the boards. 4 rebounds.
Ready to get underway with the second quarter of action here in the men's gold. Tatum pull up. Here comes Lillard, and a good defensive play.
From inside, those are big stats for the U.S.
Steal away the lead in the final 3 minutes. Not giving away anything. And Fournier.
To go in as well. Those were 2 key aspects that we didn't see in the first half.
6 points now for Evan Fournier. Contested on the defense there, Vincent Poirier.
Advantage in that respect for France is when they have a matchup like 4.
He's starting Huerto. Getting into the big fella. Uses too many passes, perhaps. And the U.S. comes away with it. And
sometimes you can overthink it. A couple of fouls for Poirier, and you think.
Kevin Durant. 7 minutes left to go here in the second quarter for the U.S. Tatum now. Tatum pulls up. Oh. And a hand shot.
Against Slovenia, such an intense game, take a toll on the French.
We're in the second quarter. The score, the U.S. 30 and France 24. The U.S. has taken 7 more shots than France in this game, but they're shooting for... Evan Fournier scored a bunch of points early for France, but helping out Greg Popovich, including the head coach of the Golden State Warriors.
They haven't had a turnover.
Adebayo down low to Durant for...
Did that really take a toll? Batum, not quite as intense as...
Kevin Durant is not Propellich. Fournier. Little left-handed shot. Good. Tatum backing in. Tatum with a little running, and he could have just turned around and dunked it. So the big fella back for France. Fournier for 3. His shooting on track. Durant for 3. Kevin Durant, 18 points for Durant. Durant just waiting for it in the corner and nobody guarding him. He was fouled, but he said a little loudly.
Start getting stops, just closing this again because they want to give themselves...
Booker off the screen from Adebayo, back to Adebayo, back out. Boussoulet, strong.
The semi-final, they've switched things around here. The defending has been far.
What that'll do.
Also to get his team going with a big dunk.
Double digits with a basket here.
Time in the first game against the USA was a big third quarter that changed things.
A high percentage shot. Pull the trigger. Try to bounce pass and off.
Still shooting well, 48%, 64% from inside.
Off the screen, DeColo. Give him a little bit of an inside game when Kevin Love had to pull out.
He having played at the Warriors, but it's Gobert at the line.
Fails Durant. Lillard from outside. Shot partially.
Well, Luwawu was trying to give it to them. And Adebayo, it's a...
On Green. Tatum. Tatum all the way. Tatum lays.
There's a 50% or 60% chance he might... Or 40% chance he might...
Boy, Slovenia made their...
Side mid-range, getting a 3 as well. 11.
But the free throws are.
And then Rudy Gobert as well.
And we've got a holding call. I think that's on. Increase the lead here. His teammate in this one, Drew Holiday. Into the big fella, Gobert. Gobert fouled by Durant. Grabbing him around the midsection, and Gobert just having his way.
The only other option, as you mentioned, is bringing on JaVale McGee. They've decided not to do that.
Foul trouble.
The issue for France is that Gobert from the foul.
Durant, they will clear out for him. Draymond Green always with the chatter. France down by 5 to start things up. Boussoulet from the drop pass. Adebayo with the jumper. Double teamed on the screen. Now they double team Gobert and Lillard trying to come back and help on Gobert. Had 2 players there. Working on Adebayo. DeColo held scoreless. Lillard. Fine. And DeColo back out. And there with the hot hand. Nope. I thought he might have had.
My friend's still trying to work inside, but now.
Gobert now. And he.
Shooting at 60%. It's better than him dunking from underneath.
Contest. But he has a lot of points.
But really.
He's been doing it since looking for an opening to go inside. DeColo whistles it out.
Well, I think he's asking for a review. That call going against France. It's going the United States way at the moment.
And everybody's trying to... Durant.
And Kevin Durant.
56-45.
The drive into the lane, but the US
par for the most valuable player in the game at the Olympics.
The States were, their shooting percentage was down at about 25% early on. Shooting wise, they were 60% early on.
Guarded well outside. Yabusele take the shot. The Colo drives inside. Gets Booker in the air. Third foul on Booker. 0 for 3.
Just hasn't gone for in this one.
Lillard gets a screen. Lillard drives the lane on Gobert.
Board's 26-18.
And Colo.
Best basketball in this contest, and to only be 6 points away from
Lillard. Damian Lillard. U.S. will gladly trade 3 on D. Fournier leans in trying to draw the foul. About a millimeter short.
Oh, he was under pressure from Rudy Gobert.
He's definitely not one to get dunked on. And it's a 10-point game. We're just a little past halfway. Back to Gobert, and that's what he does. So Damian Lillard now with some confidence. Platoon back outside. Yabusele for 3. Yabusele again, partially had an opening, kicks it back out to Tatum. Tatum for 3. And a point guard, number 4, has it slapped away on a great defensive play by.
And it's been really difficult for Vincent Collet's side.
Thought against it. And that is no better nickname than the Stifle Tower.
I can't think of one.
The open shot. The Wawu Cabarro. Green, nice feed inside. Draymond Green with Durant. Levine. And to go. Another turnover. Green and Tatum.
Concern for France coming into this is what happens when all the big names start firing for the
U.S. 22 in the first quarter, 22 in the second.
The only one not smiling was Greg Popovich. So things must.
And 3 turnovers of late for France.
The Olympic Games still being difficult. Fernando Di Colo, Nicolas Batum.
U.S. full court pressure. Taller lineup.
There's still time, and if they can start dominating the boards,
Holiday's played a lot of minutes in this game.
Really well for France.
Holiday did everything. That's 3 personals on Holiday, and he will go to the bench. Shoot situation here.
Show you what I can do from the corner under pressure. Brilliant.
Still to play, Australia and Slovenia. Into the corner. 4th quarter. Ntilikina now. Fall as they have 2 bigs in the game at the same time, and Green reaches out.
Resilience. At times it looks like the United States is going to kick on with it. And
comes back in. Adebayo backing in.
Much room to work in.
Durant drop pass. Adebayo. Kicks it back out. He wants the ball in his hands.
The pass as well wasn't the best, but Fournier needs to spark.
Looking to get on track to this game. Booker, another pass to Adebayo. Fall sets the screen. Wawu Cabarro inside. They need something from Booker on the offensive side. Levine for 3.
Encouraging for France is the defensive intensity. They forced this difficult shot.
Kicked out to the corner. Holiday underneath. In the 4th quarter. Big moment for France. Ntilikina pulls up. Middleton trying to just box out and fall. Just overplays. Just doesn't have the confidence right now. Holiday's shot won't go. Drive. Gives it up. The Wawu Cabarro for 3. Durant. And Middleton may have.
The reason for that is how much they're dominating rebounds. 35-20. He's nodding his head.
And
we're back in this.
Get an extra timeout. Get his legs.
Well, Pop looks unhappy no matter what's going on, so it's hard to read. Momentum is going towards France.
Booker looking for his first points.
Of course.
And if he's the only one, Ntilikina looking to cut into the 6-point lead. Wawu goes to the bucket. And a push-off. pushes Booker. Booker sells the call, and the U.S. Tatum pulls up. Can't find the ring.
And the United States, who were shooting so well up to this point, 13%.
Charm. Nella. Lillard open. Pointer. And stole it away. And great defensive play by. Nice feed down low. Contested. Holiday looking for it underneath. And we've got a whistle.
They are such a good side. And things that just aren't going Francis.
7. Turnarounder. Lillard bangs it in. Lillard. Fournier. Fournier for 3. And Holiday.
It had to be.
Batum into the big fella. Gobert against Durant.
This mismatch. And Durant has to do something to stop him. And it's going to be a...
Tatum. Tatum for 3. Big basket.
To get back in the contest, but the lead now back to double digits for the U.S.
Fournier for 3. His leg there.
And
smart move to get out of the way. Last minute or so, the United States has really improved this lead. Has seen all that before. Gives it up to Lillard. And
the reaction on the French bench was one.
DeColo gets poked by Booker in that break. So this is the 4th, and good free throw shooter.
But this.
Nobody there for the rebound. Booker on the drive. There's nobody there to get the rebound, and Green and Booker looking to get in the scoring column. Force the foul. And guarded well by Durant. And a forced shot, no good.
Now looking very good for the United States.
And a runner from Booker won't go. Rebound Batum.
They want more pressure, the French coaches.
Holiday. Got to shoot. And Fournier, who missed it, will have to foul.
Can they have another final push? It's looking difficult from here.
Lillard with it, and he is forced.
2 or 12 from 17, and maybe more here.
Damian Lillard from the line. Lillard will try to extend that lead here. Missed them both. Up in the air. Ntilikina now for 3. And that
playoffs game in the NBA in the 90s. They got it, I should say.
Nando DeColo, first of 2. 5 from the free throw line. He's got 11 points. The U.S. gets the ball in.
The tough task from here, it's not impossible, it's been done before. He's got 100% from the foul line. I don't know how many shots he's had.
In the hands of Kevin Durant if you're the United States. If you want somebody that's 10.2 seconds left to play. Durant, and that is the formula the U.S. drew up, was get it in the hands. He's made 6 of 7 from the line, 9 of 18 for the floor. He has replaced him, so Durant can all-time leading. Doesn't look like Durant's going to get to 30, but he's going to get to 29.
United States, it's going to be very difficult.
But Kevin Durant, with everybody knowing he's the most valuable player for the United States, every time they've needed a 2 exhibition games to start with. They lost their first game here at the Olympic weeks prior to the Olympics as a national team. Into the corner, Batum for 3 at the end, with the United States hanging on for really the first time since